around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This is Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 1 out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball.
No strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one fouled off.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ball 1, no
Sosa
strike.
jumps out of the way of ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Harper on third. Schwarber at first. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 on, 2 outs. That
Ball
misses, and that is
I got a
ball
ball, 1 strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Slapped foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one hit to right. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the ball.
Sosa over to stop for one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Pop up here, third base side. Arenado settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Late on that fastball. Realmuto with some impressive production lately.
Ball, that's out.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Going to count 1-2. That's down and in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the left fielder, Johan Rojas. Into center and a base hit. Around second is Realmuto. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Turner now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Bryson Stott. Left field. Donovan snags it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they lead by 3. Here's Bryce Harper.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
There's a swing and a drive. Nootbaar drop step going back. Brings it in, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Bottom of the inning, here's Nolan Gorman. Wheeler back to work. That one ripped. Marsh ranging back and brings it in at the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Alec Burleson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Wheeler, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Nolan Arenado in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one pushed foul. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, Trey Turner gloves it. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker hit on the ground to short. Turner, that is the inning. The Cards leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up.
First pitch just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Hard hit left side. Arenado to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside. One out, bases empty. And a ball and 2 strikes. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, bases empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. And that one pulled foul. And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. High chopper to third. Whips it across. 1 gone. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Pedro Pages getting ready to hit. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And they'll do it again. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not close with that one, and a count now even up. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Michael McGreevy.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball. Real Muto aboard here at first with nobody out. And he chases a high fastball there. Moving in the bullpen, Matthew Liberatore, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. King also throwing. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Trey Turner.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. Here comes Real Muto around third. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stop. Gets out of the way. That's ball 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a big swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout, but no advance from the runners.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball.
That one lifted to left. Donovan sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead is up to 5. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Throw to first, and Turner's back in. That's ripped. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman. Ball 1 there. Hit in the air, left field. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Burleson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. It's 5. Back here in St. Louis, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. McGreevy back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Walker sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. He swings and fouls one off. McGreevy, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2. And that's too high. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses, and that's ball 3. The other way. Oh, he gloves it. Down quickly go the Phillies as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
No, that's
just
down.
Missed.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn.
No,
and that
that's
one
low.
is downstairs. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the lead.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals nothing. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, that aggressiveness has been all about attacking the first pitch they see. 7 hits on the first pitch alone, and clearly they've done a great job turning those hits into runs on the board.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. First
Ball
offering
1, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. Harper with another scorching run of play lately. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
We've gotten used to
1-1.
seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Walker on his way over. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they pick up a 2-out triple, but can't bring them home. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Lars Nootbaar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to short. Slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Contreras in the box again. Takes a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Make it 6 shutout innings. Back here in St. Louis, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is out of play.
Ball upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is absolutely belted. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one ripped into right. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on 3rd. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
That's down. One hops off the wall. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
At the plate, Brandon Marsh. He was late there. Strike 1.
The count.
Fought off foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. JT Realmuto steps in. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Center field. Walker makes the catch, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the field. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one is inside.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Marsh makes the play. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-1. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. To third, Sosa. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Liberator back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Foul ball.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard.
No,
not in time. He's safe.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Ball one to Bryce. Gets the call, and that is strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Oh, that hit him. Feed to second, that's one. Over to first, safe. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Arenado makes the catch. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Cardinals 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Phils up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Got it. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that one hammered. March going back on this one. Out of here! He'll touch them all. It's 7-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Contreras now. On the ground to the left. And that's a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. March makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Brandon March. And takes low for ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Here's JT Realmuto. Laser could be trouble. Castellanos on his way to the plate. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
manager out of the dugout. Here's the left fielder, Johan Rojas. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner with a chance now. Splits the plate. 0-1. Ground ball right side. Contreras takes it himself. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. Donovan makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's now 12-2.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they tack on 5 runs onto the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Off the plate inside, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. Here's Nolan. Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gorman at second. Burleson at first with no outs. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To first, maybe a 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. How about that double play? So they're down to their final out. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. In comes the runner from third. It's 12-3. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Mate, hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final, 12-3. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.